Okay, einmal in die Kirche.
My faithful congregation who've gathered here today. You've likely not ever set foot in the desert, nor heard tale of the Black Desert and the salvation of Elion. There was a time when black stones were thought to be blessed with Elion's might, sown like so many seeds beneath the sands that span from Calphion to Valencia. But these seeds only bloomed into the fruits of war between those nations, who watered the great desert with blood until the sand itself could hold no more. From that day it was known by two names. For the countless black stones, Calphionians know it as the Black Desert. But for the countless lives lost, Valencians call it Red.
Oh, there you are.
So long after,
Shall we sit together?
Elion felt pity for us fallen humans, and granted us the sight to see the black stones for what they truly were.
Forgive us our sins.
Now that Elion has lifted the veil from our eyes, let us cast off the avarice and offer up our worldly possessions to Elion.
Shirking your alchemical studies again. I see. No surprises there. What does surprise me is how it's a new man every time. What do they see in you?
Please, don't take my mother away.
Hello, I'm Florence, Eileen's twin sister. Father filled me in. I only came here to confirm my suspicions.
Hey,
I've contributed as best I could.
I was awake a while ago.
Now listen here. The Black Spirit is biding its time, waiting until you're spent and exhausted. And when you show the slightest sign of weakness, you will be under its control in an instant. My advice, go get some rest. As for my sister, well, it seems she's already lost interest in you. Don't dawdle here listlessly. Go find Chief Igor Bartali. He's known to treat adventurers with the utmost hospitality.
I will be benevolent to others.
Das heißt, wir gehen zu Igor Bartali.
Do you have any other issues at hand?
Ah, so you're the one Alustin spoke of. We finally meet. I am Igor Bartali, chief of this village. Welcome to Velia. There was a time when I too dreamt of becoming a great adventurer, and I would love to hear of your heroic encounter with Red Nose. But first, I must attend to a small matter requested of me by the Grand Chamberlain. How about you tell your tale over a meal at the Lunar Halo Inn? It's right over there. My wife, Islin, will treat you to some refreshments. Go on ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Dann gehen wir mal in das Gasthaus zum Mondlichthof.
Welcome to the Lunar Halo Inn, traveller. You can call me Islin. My husband said you'd be dropping by. Rowdy drunkards think getting pot-shotten is an excuse for breaking a dish or two. but I make sure everyone pays for their mistakes. Here's fair warning to you. This is the chef of our inn, David. Talented, aye, but patrons love him because he pays little heed to the cost of ingredients. Those two over there act like brothers once a little ale's in them. In the cold light of sobriety, they find themselves again sworn enemies. That one over there just keeps to himself, smoking his pipe all day long, never orders a thing, literally running on fumes he is.
I don't know about anything else, but I lose.
Oh, look at the old man, the wind blew in. Well, what'll you have? Have a seat and we'll get your order in right away.
Okay, hier sollen wir jetzt
Oh, look at the old
Essen
man,
bestellen.
the wind blew in. Well, what'll you have? Have a seat and we'll get your order in right away. Toscane special herb juice. You know your stuff. Good, good. Take a seat over there. My husband's probably dying to see you.
The Cone Castle are real nasty ones.
Oh, Evelyn is talkative as ever. Sometimes she keeps customers so long that the food goes cold. Oh, finally. I've been looking forward to dining together and hearing the wealth of stories you have to tell.
Balenus Nummer 1.
First, tell me of Red Nose. Tell me everything, theatrics and all. Who helped the most in tracking Red Nose down?
Life is cheap if it's worth a pint of dark beer.
Ah, I heard of that one. Quite the smart imp he is. I hope to see him in town someday. But however did Red Nose become leader of the imps? As I recall, he was ever so tiny and timid.
Take my punch.
The black stone given unto Red Nose became one filled with rage. I've no idea what that man is up to. If only I was younger, I'd need just to wave my finger to teach him a lesson. Ah, well, frustrating though it may be, in times like this, repeat after me. Things are looking up. See? Feels good. Once more. Things are looking up. Your grand journey is still underway, and arduous times are yet to come. Dig deep and shout this out to steel your nerves in those moments.
Well now, what's this? We two together? Things are looking up. Things are looking up.
Oh, Uno. It has been some time. Where have you been quenching your thirst while your old friend's throat is dry?
Me just had a pint of the Dancing Marlin to celebrate our defeat of Red Nose. Cheers! And yet to think a black stone of such high purity brings me back to the days when there were yet hairs on your head.
I'm telling you, it's all gone in an instant. But I, too, am reminded of the tale of the Great Desert. 10 years past now?
Don't bother me,
This is your first time hearing it, right? Listen well, it's quite the tale. 10 years passed. In the distant desert, a sudden and strange phenomenon occurred. The ground beneath the sands cracked wide, and an ancient ruin burst forth.
Do you want to get to know the villagers?
It was the ruins of Histria, once existing only in ancient texts, held deep within her, a final chamber composed of the purest black stones.
He's been on about this story for a decade now. My ears can't take it any longer. Be present. It's the year 286. 286!
Nostalgia serves as the greatest drive in the twilight years of a senile old fool. And yet, thanks to what occurred back then, business has never stopped booming.
Never thought I'd see the day when Igor the Adventurer was properly domesticated. The things love will do to us, eh?
I may not look it now, but I was indeed quite the adventurer in my day. People would travel far and wide to consult with me on matters of history.
Look at the stone spider flaunting his carapace to the stoneback crab, like he's forgotten he's speaking with the continent's foremost imp expert. And on my honor, I swear on that day I clearly saw it. The shining star fall into the hills of the forest of seclusion.
That nonsense again. Give it a rest, my dear friend. No one found a star, not even a scrap of metal in that area.
I promise you, before my dying breath, I shall uncover its secret. I, Uno, am a man of my word. Believe it. Stop it. You're making me cry.
This stuff is great.
Careful. Do you know how much this beer cost me?
I couldn't believe it. She told me to shave my beard.
Do you know how many years I spent whacking those scarecrows?
Oh, Tronin, you're here as well.
Of course. I have to lay down the hammer sometimes.
Yes, indeed. It's been some time. Care to hear of my travels to Valencia?
Katze.
Oh, good. Adventurer, you're awake.
So, anscheinend haben wir etwas zu viel getrunken. Und sind jetzt in der Hütte vom Schmied.
This is the home of Tranen Underfoe, the blacksmith. He said you had a pretty rowdy night at the tavern, so he brought you back here. You should go thank him for taking care of you. And maybe apologize for dueling his anvil. Let's be off. We're going to overcome the black spirit together. I have a close friend who is going through a similar situation.
Wo hast du das Buch her?
Her name is Emma. Emma Bartali. Yes, the chief's granddaughter. You could say she's the princess of the town. Ever since she was little, Emma would often have nightmares, but it's grown worse. Now, a dark figure has begun to invade her mind. We're going to pay her a visit, though, please understand, for anyone so shy and who suffers as she suffers, a smile would be hard to muster. Oh, poor Emma. She's the only person who's opened their heart to me. I must find a way to rid her of her vile infestation. Nightmares of the Kingdom of Kron often haunt Emma. People do not talk about it, saying it's a curse that befell the family. See, she's a descendant of that house, and they sacrificed the lives of their citizens to an immortal alchemist in return for eternal life. That family, they treat the curse like it's nothing, like it's a normal part of any child's formative years. Nonsense, I say. No wonder she shuns people. I'm counting on you to get close to her heart. Here, have a look at this. "150 years have passed since the fall of the Kingdom of Kron, yet House Bartali still remains in the public eye. Grave robbers have once again stolen Noir Bartali III's treasure, a piece of heaven. However, the town has shown no pity, saying that it's a well-deserved punishment. The chief may seem like he just enjoys drinking with adventurers all the time, but he really cares about the town, more than anyone else. He gave me a place to set up my own shop, and he's serious about restoring the Bartali name. The Bartali family store their ashes in an ossuary north of this town. A place like that, teeming with Kron's secrets, must have some clues. Go ahead and take the path near the church. I'll check in on our dear, hungover Dr. Uno, and then join you.
Wieder ein Geschenk des Schwarzgeistes. Und dann sollten wir mit dem Schmied reden. Jetzt gehe ich allerdings zuerst mal hier zu dem Zentralmarkt. Und werde etwas einzahlen. Und mal kurz hier unten beim Lagerverwalter einmal das ganze Gold wechseln. Und dann nochmal bis auf vielleicht 1 Million.
If you lose your composure, you'll eventually lose yourself.
Na. So.
I'm Tron Underful, a blacksmith with patience.
Dann reden wir mal mit ihm. Sich bedanken.
No need to thank me. Looks like I have myself a valuable new patron. I can see how callous the palms of your hands are. You will certainly be a regular at the forge. From now on, trust your gear to me, a master craftsman. And, by the way, where are you off to with Eileen? Velia? Us, you hurry? Got peculiar taste, that's for sure. Most tourists would prefer visiting more scenic spots. On your way there, give my regards to my dear friend Richie, if you could. He's not been in his town too long. Think I'm the only friend he has.
Okay, die verzauberten Rollen können wir aufbewahren. Das hier können wir auch aufbewahren. Das wird auch aufbewahrt. Das wird verkauft oder verschrottet. Und der Rest auch. So, und dann sage ich mal, das soll es für heute mal wieder gewesen sein. Ich danke fürs Zuschauen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Bye.